Thanks for staying with us. We're going to start with the nation. 2027, Ganduje fires back at El-Rufai for attacking Tinubu. 32.8 billion naira given as loans to 169,000 students. Lagos ends work from home arrangement for civil servants. Payment of new fee on ATM card use begins on March 1st. EU vows firm response to Trump's tariffs. Emirates Air Peace sign pact to link 13 Nigerian cities. Dangote refinery slashes diesel ex-depot price to 1,020 naira per litre, And I'm not bothered about re-election, says Fubara. Okay, which story are we starting with?
Chuck. So, the CBN's acting director of Financial Policy Regulation Department, John Onoja, has decided to break the news that going forward, they've reviewed upwards the fees charged at the automated teller machine withdrawal effective from March 1st. So we have about 2 weeks to that news. Starting with that, if you take 20,000 from a non-bank ATM, so if your bank is another bank different from the one you're taking the ATM from, you'll be paying 100 naira per 20,000 naira fee for withdrawals. And for ATM belonging to your banks, you will not to your banks. You will not have to pay that amount, Withdrawals from on-site ATM, from those with your bank, you pay 100. For ATMs belonging to other banks, and 100 naira fee plus surcharge of not more than 500 naira per 20,000 naira withdrawals will now apply. So I took the story upside down. So for the non-bank ATMs, there's a 100 naira fee and a surcharge of 500 naira on every 20,000 naira fee. So they're saying this will cover for operational costs. According to him, he said this would, now address increasing operational costs and enhance efficiency of banking services. They just want to tell us to go and patronize POS machines. So,
so it's cheaper at the POS now.
Of course, now. If you calculate transport fare to bank, bike fare to bank.
What I saw in the paper, I was saying that POS is more expensive now. That is cheaper. According to The Guardian,
with a 500 naira fee on 20,000.
That's what they are saying here. But
with a 500 naira fee on 20,000, you have to guarantee 20,000 for 500 for 20,000.
Yes, and it says that withdrawal is 100 naira for 20,000
naira. He gave explanation. They speak plenty English around why.
We have to see, read it and understand.
Yes. Yeah. So the Lagos State government has ended the remote work for public servants, citing the need to enhance service delivery and align with the implementation of the new minimum wage. The reason why they actually allowed them to work from home was to cushion the effect of the fuel subsidy removal. But since the government has approved its 5,000 naira minimum wage, they are saying that people have to go back to work. It was quoted here by Mr. Agoro, where he said that it is hereby notified for general information that the governor has approved the cancellation of the work from home initiative in the Lagos State Public Service effective March 31st. Yes, it said the remote work policy was introduced February 24, but it has finally come to an end. And this is to ensure improved service delivery across ministries, departments, and agencies. And in another news, the state government has launched a 5-year industrial policy to transform the state into a globally competitive industrial hub. This policy will be spanning from 2025 up to 2030, and it's designed to foster a sustainable, resilient, innovative industrial landscape that leverages technology, sustainability, and global competitiveness, according to the Commissioner for Finance, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Mrs. Fola Shadi. So, good one, Lagos State. I hope that it's not just talk, but it's actually actualized.
Yeah, so the Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals has reduced the cost of its diesel product to 1,020 naira per litre, down from 1,075 naira per litre at the gantry price. So he said since it started its diesel production January 2024, the refinery has reduced the price of diesel more than 3 times from the initial 1,700 naira per litre to the current rate. He said that this was done to provide the much needed relief for consumers and manufacturers alike. So his statement explained the part of his efforts to better service customers and Nigerians in general. Said the latest reduction of 55 naira per litre for diesel follows the revelation by the development economist and public policy analyst Professor Ken Ife, that the Dangote Petroleum Refinery sacrificed over 10 billion to ensure the availability of petrol at a uniform price across the country during the Yuletide period. So he went ahead to praise the refinery for setting a new benchmark in Nigeria's energy sector and also helping to unlock the vast opportunities for export revenue that's coming into the country as well. So thank you. We still need more reduction so that the common man can buy the petroleum. Yeah.
So I have the Air Peace and Emirates story. So as part of comprehensive bilateral agreements between UAE and Air Peace, UAE Airlines, I beg your pardon. According to the experts, the move would enhance the connectivity for passengers traveling between Nigeria and 13 cities and the UAE. The experts described the partnership as one of the major steps to drive collaboration between both countries and those indigenous operators. So according to the spokesperson for Air Peace, she said that once the connectivity starts, no matter where you are within those 13 states in Nigeria, you can actually book your Emirates ticket, but then Air Peace can then take you to the cities. So he said that for travelers to book an Emirates international flight from any of the 13 cities that have been listed and be picked up from this city by Air Peace to link up with Emirates Airlines for the flight out of the country. So that's the partnership they will have, and they're hoping that this is the start of much more other partnerships with other airlines within Nigeria. Okay, moving on now to the Punch. Telco's tariff hike, reps demand reversal as new pricing begins. Picture story here. INEC strategizes to tackle vote buying during Anambra governorship poll. Makinde APC trade wars over the UCH power crisis. Tension as police occupy Osun local government secretariats over chairman's tenure. And Senate grills IG over 178,000 missing guns and alleged contract splitting. Okay, let's take one story.
I have your UCH story. So, the minister was going to comment in the question.
Yes.
So the minister for power adds, even though he's an indigenous of Oyo himself, had been to the UCH, saying he will finally settle the issue of the disconnection of the hospital since October last year.
Yeah.
The hospital of that magnitude should not be disconnected from power, but they had to because the bills had become too heavy to continue with. And so while he was there, the APC chairman for the state decided to run mouth. He then said that, this is a shame on the governor because the UCH is just right behind him. He did not put his mouth, he did not, try to ameliorate the sufferings of the people, knowing that the UCH served the hospital. Between the two of them, I would say is a Oroburuku Tounteni and an Arifi situation of the people because they are now playing politics with the plight of the people who had to suffer.
No, so it's even unnecessary because the minister has already come to resolve the problem.
The minister was there.
Yes.
So the governor's aide was now forced to respond to the APC's stand, blaming the governor for not... So why will you even be so low?
Yes.
The minister himself, he called out the minister saying, you promised that this hospital would be subsidized for electricity. You promised that all teaching hospitals will be subsidized. 6 months into it, they've been having issues of
so what the minister said, according to, I think Mariam took that story yesterday, was that many of the private companies, the private businesses, they're going to disconnect them and meter them, and then the actual hospital will be subsidized.
So after that, the APC man
had no business talking again. That's the politics angle.
Even though, yes, I blame the APC, the minister. I'm totally upset with the minister on this UCH issue. I've also blamed the governor because if he had done what Borno State's governor did when Boko Haram was killing his people, and lay siege to the office of the minister in Abuja.
No, I think it's not about laying siege. It's about having a conversation.
You have to represent your people. The House of Assembly members have to make this about the people 100%
it's not only UCA. There are other schools. There are universities. So there's a multiple.
I took it now.
I know.
I took it when the Ibadan Disco had to go and disconnect a teaching hospital where you get the most affordable health.
So I agree with you.
It's just annoying.
So I'm just saying that the minister has finally spoken, and the APC guy had no business getting involved. He shouldn't have thrown that jab. There was no need for it. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll continue this review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right